What happens when you use a bay leaf? If you suffer from joint pain, bloating, increased gas, excessive anxiety, insomnia, coughs, stuffy nose, this information is sure to be helpful. And these are just some of the symptoms that can be alleviated with the well-known plant. In this issue, you will find out what the laurel can do. It gives a special flavor and aroma to the dishes you cook, but that's not all. It has great medicinal properties. We will tell you not only about the benefits, but also about some precautions to consider. But this applies not only to the laurel, but to any other product. You can name no less than 8 reasons to use laurel and add it to your food. You can improve your health this way without sacrificing your budget. A tablespoon of crushed bay leaf equates to 1 to 2 whole leaves, depending on their size. This amount contains about 5 calories. It also contains proteins, fats, and carbohydrates in very small amounts, as well as the minerals calcium, potassium, zinc, and magnesium, as well as vitamins C, B6, and A. Their content in itself is insignificant, but when taken regularly, they can contribute to the daily requirement of vitamins in combination with other sources of vitamins. But the most important thing is that laurel contains substances with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These, as well as vitamins and minerals, bring many benefits to the human body. Scientific studies have proven the ability of the bay leaf to relieve coughs and nasal congestion. Its antibacterial and antiviral properties have been confirmed in laboratories. The laurel leaf helps to activate the peristaltic movements of the intestines, reduce the levels of cholesterol, fats, and sugar in the blood, and strengthen the immune defense system. So, what are the most significant effects of bay leaf? First, it concerns the gastrointestinal tract. Consumption of just 1 cup of decoction of bay leaf per day has a positive effect on digestion and alleviates the discomfort that symptoms appear after too heavy and greasy food. Tea from the bay leaf eliminates bloating and copes with excessive gas formation. It relieves intestinal cramps, preventing it from contracting too sharply, which alleviates colic. The infusion helps with diarrhea and gastroenteritis and relieves abdominal pain. You'll need 3 to 4 leaves per liter of water for laurel tea. What effect does laurel have on the respiratory system? Experiments prove that the oil extract of the laurel leaf has antibacterial and antiviral properties. In addition, it reduces mucus secretion, which is produced in excess by colds, flu, and sinusitis. Many people use bay leaf ointment or extract, applying it overnight to the chest to ease breathing and reduce coughing. At home, you can make inhalations by inhaling the steam from the bay leaf decoction. This helps with colds and bronchitis. Here is another interesting effect of laurel. Because it fights chronic pain, especially with joint inflammation, it is highly recommended that you regularly consume tea from the leaves or add it to food as a condiment. You can make the most of it by applying an ointment or extract from laurel leaves to the joints affected by arthritis. There is a very curious study that proves that a component called parthenolide has beneficial therapeutic effects on the joints. When applied to swollen joints, it reduces pain and inflammation in them. Now let's talk about cancer. Laurel leaf extract contains substances with antioxidant properties that fight free radicals. Antioxidants fight cancer. They have been experimentally shown to inhibit cancer cell growth, especially in breast and colon cancer. What happens when a person is diagnosed with cancer? Malignant growth has already been happening for months, perhaps even years before that. But cancer cells are in the body even before symptoms appear. People just don't suspect it. So the best way to prevent it is to change your eating habits and introduce things into your diet that will help reduce your risk of developing cancer. What can be said about the effects of bay leaf on heart function? Is it useful for cardiovascular disease? Yes, it contains lauric acid, which lowers bad cholesterol, low-density lipoproteins, and increases good cholesterol, high-density lipoproteins. The laurel leaf, having a diuretic effect, removes excess fluid, prevents edema and high blood pressure. This is another reason to use it on a regular basis. At the same time, do not use the bay leaf as a flavoring additive, throwing it away at the end of cooking. The maximum benefit can be derived by consuming the dried bay leaf whole. It is recommended to grind it to a powder and add it to dishes. Or pour 3 to 4 leaves in 1 liter of water, boil for 5 minutes, and then place in the refrigerator, cooling to the desired temperature, and drink as desired, hot or cold. You can also use fresh leaves. Their flavor and aroma are more intense. However, the dried leaf is more accessible, cheaper, and retains all the benefits. Laurel leaf is recommended for people with diabetes and prediabetes. Consumption of the bay leaf significantly improved blood sugar levels. Laurel also has an excellent effect on anxiety, stress, insomnia. It can be used for aromatherapy or brewed. Laurel essential oil reduces stress hormones, cortisol. This is due to a substance called linalool. Its calming effect on the nervous system has been shown to be as strong as that of diazepam. Given this, the historical fact that Roman senators chewed laurel leaves from their wreaths to calm themselves becomes understandable. The laurel leaf is great for dandruff, helping to heal the skin and strengthen hair follicles. The oil extract of the leaves is applied to the scalp, leave for 5 minutes, and then wash off with an ordinary shampoo. Make such a mask for hair is recommended 2 times a week. Decoction of the leaves is also good to rinse hair after washing. For its preparation, it is enough to take no more than 5 leaves per liter. Water with a bay leaf should be brought to a boil. Then the decoction should be cooled and filtered. These recipes are offered by folk medicine. Of course, you can use them only in the absence of allergies or signs of skin irritation. It is necessary to observe the precautions. In reality, 1 cup of decoction a day will not cause any harm. However, consult your doctor, as there may be interactions with the medications you are taking. Every case is different. Share this video with your friends and family, like it and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the most useful things. See you again for more videos.